Can I start, Ravi, now?
Let me post. Let me quickly post in group and then we can start.
Okay, fine.
Yes, friends. We can start.
Okay, fine. So let's start with the call then. So I'm saying my screen, so kindly confirm. So today we are going to learn about the continuous deployment, you can say. Also, this is part of continuous integration. So where we will see how the DevOps automation is done in real-time scenario. So if I recap, so our structure was like, if we have dev, int, you will to see my screen, right? Kindly confirm. Master. Now, if we have some requirement, then we used to, like developer need to create a feature branch. Let's say requirement 1. And then they will do some changes, right? Then they will raise a pull request. Changes and raise PR to dev. So when they raise a pull request, so like, okay, let me open the, if I can show you via diagram, it will be add on the whiteboard. Anyway, so when like developer do their changes in feature branch, now what is their aim? Their aim is to push their code to the develop branch. Not only develop branch, there will be some CI sandbox, right? CI, let's say dev environment, INT environment, and then same for UAT and master. So these changes need to be validated here. Like there should be some connection, right? In the pull request. Earlier, what we have seen, we will raise a pull request, and then automatically, like when we raise a pull request, we get option to approve and complete the pull request. Once PR is completed, your feature branch changes will merge to dev, right? So this we have already done. So we all have the practice, right, for this. Now in real time, what we want, when we raise a pull request from feature to dev, so our changes need to be validated somewhere before merging to dev. So this is the expectation, because only merging to the branch is that we don't want, right? It means it's just in a branch, just for a version control. This is not present in the environment. And this is the final output, right? If any code is getting deployed to the environment, sandbox, whatever you say, that will be the final output which end user will see. Branch is only for version control, just for the code base and all. If it is deployed to environment, then only it will be fruitful. So if there is no DevOps, what they are going to do, they write some changes, they manually validate their changes in any sandbox, let's say dev environment, okay, for dev feature to dev PR. Now our automation code should be a way, like whatever changes they are doing, that need to be validated in dev environment automatically as part of this PR. Okay. Okay, why I'm not seeing that? Okay, I can draw here, right? Let's say this is my, okay, this is my feature branch. Okay, and this is my dev. Now what you will do, you will raise a pull request. Okay, here they have added F1 file, F2 file. Okay, now this F1, F2 file will be, when you raise a PR, you will see this file in a delta, right? F1 and F2. Now this file, what we want, this file we want to get validated in dev environment. If you're just raising PR and merging it, only code will come here, right? If you're not validating that code to the environment, actual environment, then there is no use. At the end, your code need to present in environment only. Either it is INT, UAT or prod. So this is clear, right? Now, as we seen in our past classes, we are raising PR. Okay, we are getting option to complete the PR. So once PR is completed, all code is present here. Now here what we will learn, when we raise a PR, whatever changes we are doing, this F1, F2, this will connect with our respective environment. Either it is whatever platform you are using, Java or your MuleSoft, Salesforce, whatever. So this is the normal process. Either you do delta validation or deployment, or you once you merge, something get triggered and it will build into the environment. So there is two type of scenario. One is you are doing delta deployment or validation, that will happen here. Okay. And second is once you merge the PR and then you will deploy to the environment. So in real time world, if you are working with some delta concept, you have to make sure you are doing all changes validation at the time of PR only, before completing the PR, because that delta code will be validated and you will avoid a scenario where after merging a code, if something fail here, then what will happen? Your code is already merged to dev. Now you are saying it is failed here. So you need to revert your changes, right? So ideal scenario is before merging a pull request, your code need to be validated somewhere. So in this page, it is clear what we're trying to achieve, like what happens in the real world. Any question here? I will also write one few thing. Featured branch. Okay. Now here is dev. So currently we will cover validation. Okay. This is one thing. This is for deployment. Okay. You are deploying somewhere. Later on, we will cover code quality. Okay. So these two are must to have. Why? Here it will be PR, right? In PR, these two will come. So when someone raises a PR, the code should validate into the sandbox. The code quality need to be checked. Here we will do implementation of Sonar Cloud. Okay, so these two automation are must to have automation. So wherever you go, these two will be present. The important one is validation, and later on they will go for the code quality also to check if all code are not only working as a feature, also the code quality is perfect. It is written based on the standard process. Okay, so now I will show you. Any question till here? Because this theory concept need to be clear. Okay, no? Now I will come here. I need to okay. I'll go to my repo. Okay, let me create some branch. I'll create from UAT because this is blank branch. Okay, let's say char demo test one created. Now I'm just going with the normal scenario before the automation. Let's say I have created one test one file. Okay, dot txt committed. So this is normal scenario where we don't have automation. Now I want to move these changes to UAT. So for now, for just for the testing purpose, I am referring UAT as my target branch. So what you will do, UAT. Now you see the file changes is here. I will create a pair. Nothing is happening. So we have also explained about the reviewer, right? There will be some reviewer. So once they approve, completed. That's it. So nothing happened, right? So only code is merged to the UAT branch. But here, what is missing? Our validation part. The connection between the sandbox environment, you can say, the target sandbox environment. But when you work with the DevOps or any process, we need to deploy our code to the some sandbox, right? So now we will learn the concept of pipeline. Okay, so pipeline is used for like implementing CI and CD. Okay, so tell me one thing, like few class back, we have done some authorization, right? Not authorization, we have requested some request for pipeline access. Some form has been submitted, right, by everyone. Earlier it was failing, and then we have requested for some form. So have you guys got the access of the pipeline run? You remember, like I have just asked you to create one pipeline, and when you triggered, it was failing. No agent was assigned. Then we have gone to some link. There we have filled some form, and then requested for the free agent. And after 1 week or maybe 3 4 days, that approval was successfully done, and then you will be able to run the pipeline. The free pipeline is assigned to you. Is it done or not?
Yeah, mine is working.
Yours is working, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Other, because this is now important, because now we are going to utilize that pipeline concept, because we will try to integrate and build it, right? So when you raise a pull request, something need to be triggered for our configuration. So that's why I told in our past classes to get that set up. Okay, now I will show you. I will take example of UAT only. Nothing happened that time, right? When you did something. Now let's go to the pipeline. Okay, now what we want some type of automation when we raise a pull request. So the first thing is we need to create some pipeline, not some pipeline, one pipeline for our UAT branch. So the steps is from sidebar, you need to go to the pipeline, click on new pipeline. Later on, you can refer this recording, okay? So it will be easy to understand. Azure repo. So this is my repository, right? Where my branch is stable. Now this is a default YAML you will get. So for now, I will just keep it like this only. Save, right? If I edit it, where it gone? It gone to the dev branches. Let me get this done. In dev branch, I've already created lots of. So this is the new one that is created here, correct? Now, what you can do, either you can merge a pull request because my default branch was dev. Okay. So normally it will go to dev to UAT automatically. That will get passed to the UAT, right? So this was default. So for now, just I am creating this manually. Okay. I can give any name here. So that was already created at pipeline. Okay. We can say validation demo.yaml. Let's have the default one. Okay. Commit. Done. Now I will also go to the pipeline. I will see what I have created. So this is the one that we have created, right? So let me create one folder. This is for batch 4. Create. So I will move this here. Okay. Okay. I'll also edit. This is gone there. Now what I will do, I will rename this. Give some validation demo 1. Let's give this name. Save. Okay. So this is my pipeline and we have the default configuration here, right? And that YAML file need to be present here in the target branch. So this is must to have. So what I did, I will reiterate. I went to this pipeline. Okay. Clicked on new pipeline, selected like Azure repo, we're working on Azure repo, right? And then our repository name. We have used, you can go with the start pipeline or existing pipeline. Okay. That time, why the option was not getting there? Because that time we don't have any pipeline YAML file available on my branch. Okay. So like this, if you're saying existing UAT, look, if it is not present there, then you need to create a new one, a starter file. Okay. So once this is done, then you will save it. That will come to your branch. Okay. So we have this pipeline. Okay. And this YAML is present here. Fine. Now, what we need to do that when we raise a pull request, whatever thing is written here, that will get triggered. So now this is the place where we can write our script. Okay. Either you are working on .NET, Java, MuleSoft, Salesforce, whatever. So your script will be written here on this YAML. And based on that YAML script, the further steps will get triggered when we raise a pull request from any branch to UAT branch. Okay, so any question till here? I know this is very new for you, but yeah, this is like predefined process from Azure DevOps only. So if you need to follow, there can be n numbers of way to do the automation. Okay, so this is one of the latest way that I am trying to explain. So this will be, because look, in generally, like most of the people who are new going for the classic editor, so they will get just a UI and all. I will also show in the later classes. Okay, I don't want to present that right away because that is not the correct way to work in the real time big project, you can say. They expect you are working on the YAML concept. Okay, you're using the YAML pipeline instead of classic editor. Later on, I'll also explain how easy we can achieve everything using classic editor. But so this is the important one. That's why I thought to cover it first. Any question like how I created the pipeline and then this YAML file? Because the next I will show. So what I will do, and then when we raise a PR from feature to UAT, automatically the build will be triggered and this script will get triggered here. So we have active PR here. Okay, I've already completed, right? So this one. So here nothing happened, right? But now when I will do, there will be something running based on this YAML. Okay, fine. So there's okay. I have some chat. Done. Yes. Okay, fine. So you want to do this? Then I will go to next step, and then you can carry, like you can follow me accordingly. So that will be easy. Tell me yes or no if you want to do till now, or it is already done. So let's start. Okay. Start creating one pipeline. Okay. Have any branch? Start creating any pipeline, and then the final outcome will be that YAML file will be present in your branch with the default setup. So I will give another few minutes to start creating this pipeline. Okay.
Hi Manish, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Pipeline should be created only after making pull requests, right? Into any of the environments.
No. So
No need
what
of
sorry, come
no need
again.
of pipeline should be created only after making a pull request into any environment, and for validation purpose, we have to create the pipeline. Is that what you said, right?
No, look, pipeline is used to achieve CICD. So you know it's continuous integration, continuous deployment, right? So either we want to integrate our pipeline pull request with any test suite, or we want to validate our code, or we want to integrate with Sonar Cloud, whatever integration or deployment what we want, we need to create a pipeline. It's not like there is a minimum scope just for the validation. We can achieve whatever we want. All the integration and deployment will be based on pipeline only.
No, yeah,
Complete
my question.
Jenkins.
No, just my question is, without pull request or with pull request, independent of it, we can create a pipeline. Correct,
Yes,
right?
independent also we can create a pipeline and we can run it.
Okay. Yeah, that's the exact example.
Okay, so let me show you now. I've created this, right? Now if you want to run it, what's even? Why it's not going down? Okay, run pipeline. See, now I will select UAT. Now this will be triggered. Processing ML. Run. You can see it is triggered. So I will see why it is not triggered based on UAT. But just I'm showing independently also you can trigger a pipeline. So whatever script we have written in the YAML, that will get triggered. But again, you need to think on the purpose, what you are doing. Look, nothing. Hello world. So this is a script, right? Hello world. Okay. So kindly start and like start creating pipeline and let me know once you're done till here. Okay. Meanwhile, let me check that UAT one, why it's not running here. Kindly start, okay?
So Manish, this might be like very new for everyone. Okay, maybe you can re-explain the steps. So if anyone is lagging, so they can see and they can do.
So we need to go to like, so once you are at repository, let's say this is your project, you will go to the repository, right? So left side in left tab, you will see this pipeline option. Click on pipeline, create new pipeline. Azure repo git, and then you need to select your project name or repository name, sorry. And then either starter pipeline or existing pipeline. If YAML file is already present, then you need to select existing one. If there is a new, for you guys, it will be starter pipeline only. If there is no existing, then you will not get this option. Directly, you will move on with the new one. Okay, starter pipeline. That's it. Now in the default branch, it will be saved automatically when you save it. You can rename the YAML file name here. Okay, the default YAML content will be present, and you just need to save it. Automatically, it will get committed to your default branch. You will get some option. Look, why it's saying it will in 10 minutes.
Yeah, just oh, 1 minute.
Commit directly to dev branch. So here you will get the option. The default my default branch is dev branch. That's why it's showing here. You also can create in the new branch. Okay, based on that. Ravi, I think
So
after 10
Manish,
minutes, it will stop. Yeah.
yeah, Manish, so after creating the new pipeline, we need to rename that as a Azure pipeline YAML, and then we need to commit.
No, you need to rename based on your task. So it's your choice. So this is a default name that is given by Azure DevOps. You can provide your own name.
Okay. And then save it, and then we need to commit, click commit for
Correct.
this one.
Yes. Once like default, it will be this. Okay.
Mhm.
I believe your default branch will be main because I have extensively did this dev. And then you will save it automatically. This file will get committed to your main branch like this. In my dev branch, it got committed, right? The same way it will get committed to your main branch. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And now for me, let me
And
do
Manish,
one
I can
thing.
see few things here. Like, can you go to script part? Yeah. So here I think this trigger -dev that is that we are defining which branch we are going to trigger or.
Yes, yes. So I will explain this, Ravi, everything. For now, just I am asking to create it. I
Yeah.
will explain each and every line.
Yeah. So everyone, like once you will complete this step, let us know. Then we'll go
Mhm.
for next step.
Yes. So this is very new to the team. So it will be hard on first time, but later on, once I explain every line, then it will be very easy.
Okay, Manish, can I just do a PR from my dev to bring the pipeline, right, to the UAT?
Yes, you can do it, or you can
Yeah.
keep it in dev only. No need to, because I already have lots of YAML file in dev. That's why I did in UAT. You can keep in dev branch only. There is no issue. Okay. Okay. Now getting option. Was some conflict. So there will be some queue, I believe. And Ravi, after 10 minutes, it was saying it will like only 6 minutes is remaining. Look, 6 minutes 27 seconds.
Okay, okay, got it. Actually, I did one mistake. I created today Zoom meeting from my different account, which is not as
Okay.
this one. In that case, I will send meeting invite again. Okay, so everyone please join that meeting invite.
Okay. Let me know once it is done. Okay, then I will go to the next step. We can utilize like another 5 minutes for this call, and then we need to switch to another meeting, right?
Yeah, Manish, I can see in my end, I have a starter pipeline as well as existing YAML. So I can create the existing YAML.
Okay, fine, perfect. So which branch you are using?
Uh, Branch, just give me one.
Default can be any branch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For further part, we need to make sure that YAML file is present in the branch. Let's say if your like default branch is main, you have created pipeline based on main only, then YAML file will be committed to main branch. Now, if you want to refer dev branch for further automation, you need to make sure that file is present in dev also.
Yeah, it
Or
is in dev branch only. Yes.
okay, perfect. And from interview perspective, so usually as you guys are experienced guy, right? So what they will ask, okay, so how you have achieved any automation, let's say CICD. So that time you can explain the steps, like creating a pipeline, how you will do the setup, what file you are using for the automation. So here we're using YAML, right? So YAML is it's a basic pipeline language, you can say. And then how we have set the branch policies, where the build is getting triggered, what are the important configuration that need to be done to run everything from the pull request level, if you can run it manually or not. So these are the experience question that they will ask. They will not ask, okay, what is pipeline or what is pull request. So that is for like 1 or 2 year guy. But if you're going for more than 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, they will expect you are knowing the exact configuration, how it is done. Also, they will not ask you to, okay, go and write a script. They just want to understand from architect point of view, if you know the things or not. Because DevOps guy can work on any type of development environment, either it is Java, .NET, whatever.
Okay, Manish. Manish, I have one question. Like, it's regarding the demo project. Like, I was trying to do that. It's showing master branch. So, what should I do right now?
What's doing?
It's showing when I'm creating the existing YAML file, it is showing me in the master branch.
Okay, that's fine. Leave it to master only. For now, we're just doing practice, right? So that's fine. So you can create one new branch. You already have a dev branch.
Yes, I have a dev
So
branch.
you can raise pull request from